Fellow Americans, let me be clear. America is a nation of laws, which means that I, as the president, am obligated to enforce the law. And the notion that I'm just going to suspend deportations, well, that's just not true. End quote. Now, obviously, what Barack Obama has done is that's what he has done. By executive order, he has suspended the deportation of millions of illegal immigrants. Now, while 20 million American citizens are currently unemployed, Obama wants to grant work permits to 2 to 3 million illegal immigrants. Now, this is completely unconstitutional. What Barack Obama is trying to do is he's trying to enact the DREAM Act, which was failed by Congress twice. So he's trying to enact the DREAM Act and give permits and amnesty, essentially amnesty to illegal immigrants based on executive order, and it's unconstitutional. He's going against Congress. I mean, what's the point of electing a bunch of representatives to be in Congress if President Obama is just going to abuse his authority and just step on it? Now, the problem with illegal immigrants is really the problem with immigration, okay? Because I know the topic's not exactly about illegal immigrants, it's about immigration in general. The problem is that the money that we spend on border control, to police our border, and whatever else, that's money that could be going to reforming the legal immigration system. The system to approve visas, to grant visas to immigrants that want to come here the right way, who don't simply want to hop the border. So the thing is, we need to stop granting benefits, and we need to stop encouraging illegal immigrants to come here. We need to be against amnesty.
Okay, so I'd like to start by saying that American immigration policy is very similar to that of early America. Except in early America, the majority of the immigrant population was Eastern Europeans. Now, the founding fathers wanted people to immigrate to the U.S. because they wanted to diversify the society and government and emphasize the family unit. Now, historically, immigration to the United States has been based on 3 main points. 1, the reunification of families. 2, the admitting of immigrants with skills that are valuable for the U.S. economy. And 3, protecting refugees. Now, we are a nation of immigrants. Some of the best and brightest that this country has to offer are immigrants. The current U.S. immigration policy is based upon the founding ideals of the founding fathers and that proves that the U.S. is the land of opportunity and tolerance. The nation's policy essentially is an ordered system in which immigrants must live in the United States for 5 years with a visa and then become citizens. Now, the U.S. immigration quota system can give certain amounts of green cards each year, and since there are more immigrants than there are green cards to give, there's a large waiting list to enter the U.S. Now, the only thing that this nation's immigration policy is not for is immigrants cutting the line, so to speak, which in this case refers to the Mexican border, where illegal immigrants are coming to America, taking jobs that hardworking Americans have been fighting for. Now, illegal Americans are taking away the opportunities that citizens are given. To take away these opportunities from immigrants who went through the immigration process honestly is wrong and against the founding fathers' ideals.
All right. Article 4, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution states that the U.S. government shall guarantee every state in the Union, protection from invasion. That would include foreign invasion by illegal immigrants. So I think the thing is, what me and him, we're both agreeing that the problem with immigration is that our legal immigration policies are really just not being enforced. I mean, if you read the pamphlet or whatever, the brochure for this topic, you know, it's clearly written by a liberal who's basically condemning Arizona's policies. And the thing is, it's condemning, I believe it said it condemned Arizona for racial profiling, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look, what Arizona is trying to do is it's trying to make illegal immigration illegal. Illegal murder is illegal, illegal rape is illegal, but illegal immigration is okay? Look, the reason why Arizona takes such a strict stance on illegal immigration is because the federal government has not done its job. It has not enforced the borders tough enough. It has not kept illegal immigrants from coming to our country. It has not deported all the illegal immigrants that can be deported, while giving amnesty and and essentially citizenship to these illegal immigrants that come in and compete with our jobs and take immigration spots from people who want to come here the right way. Now, the thing with Arizona is like, oh, racial profiling, oh, Joe Arpaio, he's such a racist, oh, if you're Mexican, you're going to get pulled over. Look, that's not the case. If you look at the actual Arizona law, essentially, it's basically if you are driving, right, and let's say you have a traffic violation, or like let's say you speeded past a red light, and what they want to do is, Arizona wants to do is like, look, the police officer that pulls you over should be able to ask, are you for citizenship papers? I mean, it's essentially the same as, let's say if I'm driving and I get pulled over, the officer has the right to look at my license, and I see your license, right? It's the same thing. It's what Arizona's doing. So ultimately, I just want to defend Arizona as protecting the Constitution. The federal government has failed its duty to enforce illegal immigration policy. Alright, I just want to clarify some things. Okay, look, our nation was founded on the concept of equal justice, not social justice. Equal justice of the law demands that lawbreakers are not rewarded for their illegal activity. The problem with immigration nowadays is that it is not the same as it was back in the days of our founding fathers. Back in the day, there was no such thing as this welfare state, where if you're an illegal immigrant, you come over, you have a baby, your kid gets free education, gets free welfare, gets a host of benefits that even citizens don't even get. And that's not fair. It's a burden to the taxpayers. Now, the thing is with illegal immigration is that is the problem. That is why it's so hard for people to come in the right way. Look, I get it. I love immigrants. Immigrants are good. Immigrants are making this country so great. The problem is illegal immigrants. The problem is not, it's just like with drugs. The problem is not illegal drugs, like prescription drugs. The problem is illegal drugs like heroin and cocaine. Let's not confuse illegal immigration with legal immigration. And let's clarify the fact that what I'm strongly against is that the federal government has not made illegal immigration illegal. Our country is run by a bunch of left-wing, moronic, liberal-ass clowns who believe just because somebody is, coming from a tough place, he had a tough upbringing, we'll grant an amnesty. Okay? Yes, it's politically incorrect, but it's the fact. The reality is that plenty of Mexicans, they hop the border, they come over, they're a burden on the welfare system, they collect all these welfare benefits, they commit crimes, and they just make this nation really, really, really bad. I mean, it is what it is. It's making it tougher for legal immigrants. It's making it tougher for the immigrants when it comes here who actually want to work. That is the problem with immigration in our country.